And the exits will continue to deliver. Nice push from Hobbit through the smoke and almost in with a second. You know, Torzi's been pressed into that smoke grenade, waiting to maybe line something up. Dexter tries his hand. Exertion in the meanwhile comes rocking up, immediately coming in lane, and he's going to get the better of Inters. We have all this fight going on in the background, and it's actually Exertion to just press in, miss shot. Come on, Torzi. Those are the sitters. He's looking down ramp. There's 33 health left on him, but it doesn't even matter what's going down on Banana because Dexter brings in through the bomb, and it's all Exertion. It's all him. He slides through, finds his pocket, and walks.
Now they're playing without information in a 5v5. But we know Cloud9 are very comfortable in passive setups. Let's see if they can stop this attack.
Ooh, Shiro didn't shoot. We're going to get Nafany off of the oranges, at least deliver one. And utility protocol good. It kept the T's stunned. That shot landed. Dexter's wounded. However, still gets the headshot. It's Nafany in with the hold. This bomb goes down, and the A site completely cleared. So as Shiro gets popped, we have Nafany deliver. And as we were leading up to the championship stage, we had actually a couple of pop-off maps from Nafany. And as he arrived at the stadium today, you know,
I was talking about earlier, MOUZ have very good dry run protocols, but 25 seconds, they actually can't go arch anymore.
So now they have to come into what could be the meat grinder. Axile down at the hands of JDC, but Hobbit's right beneath him, pulling him inwards, and Inters inside the site, holds it off. Oh, they get murdered by Hobbit!
But they still have numbers.
They're gonna follow through. Shiro posted, ready to get a second. Flash finds him, Nafany peeks in. He'll get the better of Frozen. Now they're gonna go for the boost, right in the nick of time. Bomb gets stopped by Hobbit, excellently done through that. And while Nafany's been toppled, it just falls onto Dexter. A valiant attempt here, 1v5. He at least gets that bomb down, but then Inters rotates through. That's 2 frags through the CT smoke. Talk about pressure without even knowing where or when it's coming from.
Attack, so there's always a threat they come through smokes. Hop just goes right into the arms of Shiro.
Easy.
And the flashes to counter on the attack. Hobbit waiting for a push. Ooh. Damage goes in.
Ooh. Oh. Dexter, he's already deep, and they know that Op is back there. Shiro manages to get a second on this hold while both the rotates go down. It is Shiro to try and keep C9 inside this B site. Man advantage in the post plant.
My God.
Smoke meeting them at CT. Inters and Axile trying to rotate. They are being flanked. Eventually, JDC will strike them down, assuming that by the time he gets into position, his teammates aren't already dead. Dexter off of his spot. We've got one in this close water, and they opt not to go boosting inwards. They think they can leave, but no, sir. Denied any further exit. Oh, whoa, whoa. Right back at it. Oh, it's deadly. Perfect flash in from Hobbit. Expectant of the rat from underground. Torzi.
See that angle? Exposed to CT, not worried about it though.
All good. And who do you have to support? Shiro sees a sliver of Exertion, chops his hands right off, and middle belongs to Cloud9. So they'll take that last round win personally, and they decide to throw their heaviest hitters straight down that mid lane. Axile excellently done, looked like nothing but confidence, and I would say even pre-existing information. So ready for that first player to jump back up, but JDC, hold your breath, because he's going off. And while he does get those first 2, they'll see that open route, envisioning an attempt to entry over at that B site, 2 versus 5, in what was such a confident first fight from C9.
There's lots of time as well. C9 are reading this pretty damn well. Inters has his full set of utility, and he's starting to drop the counter utility as well. Mollies go down back site. Dexter, the hero of last round. JDC with the 2 entries now. What can they do?
Ooh, not cross for free. That much apparent. And Nafany's going to go ahead. And
Banana a little bit passive on the A site, and JDC, this is what he was specialized in.
Looked good last round. Can he do it here? Axile sees him flooding out. Inters trying to help, but JDC locks into the little pit, and Axile decides to get Dexter over top. Still alive, and Inters, of course, lending that critical helping hand. It's a singular point of HP. And Exertion waits him out, bullets whizzing by him, but still there is a fight, and it comes by way of Torzi. Exertion gets the better of Hobbit. 1 HP was not enough to keep that one going, but Inters is pinned in the corner, being spammed in from lane. They've managed to crack it open, but they have to cross. Ooh, and Shiro misses the first shot, would have a chance at the second, loses the tracking, takes a chance. And what do you know? MOUZ have pressed. Nafany trying to press forward. He's in the right position. Just a matter of hitting it. Just a matter. And it gets taken away from him. Luckily, Shiro's set up there to trade it, but this could just transition MOUZ into a more aggressive A hit. And when they hit this site, they tend to succeed. Inter's predictably in the same position. Hobbit decides to get hella aggressive. And all the while, we start to get that arch wrap. But look at your mini-map. CT surrounding this setup. And Hobbit, he's going to hear Torzy leave from Boiler, ready as he watched Smoke for a moment, slipping in between it all. And MOUZ don't know what's going on. Torzy pulls the trigger, instantly dead just as quick. And JDC will find Hobbit by surprise.
Low in the site is Inters with 46 health. He's tucked into a good spot. Rotation.
Same spot.
Yeah, the help is coming. I don't think he's getting spammed this time around, but he might just straight up lose.
He's a little deeper in. He gets the best of JDC. Dexter's going to burn him out of the open. But you always have to be worried about that op, and Inters doesn't move. Dexter straight up gets the kill. Shiro's going to start to round back around short. Dexter, gun in hands, but back turn. And with that chance, Shiro will not miss. He strikes him down to give Cloud9. JDC, tough spot here. But again, it's variation from Cloud9, and I really like that we alluded to the JDC setup. The specialism from him, but yeah, poke the bear, and it will tear you limb from limb.
What?
You welcome that one. Here's the press. Nafany fully blind. Wow, somehow survives. It's a pistol out, a flash in front. Dexter gets him down. And Shiro, well, he kind of gets drawn into the open, missing one or two shots and giving Hobbit a chance to just clean this up. It looks scary, but he holds. Frozen a little bit further back. This could actually catch Hobbit off. No.
Taking the beast, I think Nafany is smiling internally right now at the information gain. Oh my god, with the swing!
Oh, old M4A1S would get it. But he finds that pocket, and it feels like just because he was given all that space, that little, sanctuary towards top banana, no wonder he gets comfortable enough to slide out and to chop them down. Would have been a 3-player mowdown, and now Exile feeling as though he can go forward as he damn well pleases. That A site's actually wide open for the taking, and what could have been a clean entry versus Hobbit would have let Frozen in. Instead, it's the burden bearer applying pressure versus the bomb as he currently holds alone. Oh, but Shiro, that's 2 on the side of the smoke, completely cuts off what MOUZ had hoped to get going. That flank around mid, no sir. Bomb down and Exile point blank. Make sure it's MOUZ. Let's see it. Right now it's a little bit of banana pressure. And the apartment's entirely under the feet of C9. They decide on their own to walk away. And Dexter, well, he's looking for a little something. As was Frozen, but with presence now being heard. He's going to fall away from this. They could try to press through. Nafany's looking at the entry. Nice grenade, though. Exile dropped to 46. It's going to make it hard for him to follow up. Oh, Frozen and Torzy. Oh, it is all too easy. MOUZ, they just have Cloud9. Finds Hobbit trying to just prance around the mid setup. Frozen very much stuck in behind sandbags. Nafany trying to hone in on him. Exile's been hit. Look at this. Look at all the damage stacking up against Cloud9. And Frozen still just thrives on top until Nafany runs in. Lucky to be alive. But his nade just bounced back. It hit the door frame. An unlucky smoke pings off of the wall. And with that, they can't continue forward here. Nafany would have loved to try to find another kill. He's the only member of C9 this round to offer anything, and that utility bombardment on Banana was the demise of Cloud9 in round 20.
Gotta appreciate that little one-way smoke that Frozen throws to the in front of the sandbags. Gets up on top of it, doesn't get 2 kills, of course. Nafany's the one to find the trades, but they made that very hard to approach him. And the smoke missing is one thing, but we also had Torzy missing.
And he starts to peel himself away, but Shadow spotted Hobbit. Easy, gonna gun him down. He's trying to reach for that M4, and sure enough, adds it here to the collection of rifles. Cloud9 will swing in round 21.
Yeah.
Shiro didn't see anybody.
Now it's about adding time to the clock. They picked up a gun where they didn't know if they would find one. This kill Oh man, MOUZ Sports. This is their map pick. They just won a great round and a couple of rounds here on CT to make this comeback. But you better believe, even with the guns here, they're going up against one in the site. Exertion playing for retake protocols, and they're going to come through this.
That they will. This time with a smoke in front, but at least the incendiary holds them back for a couple extra seconds. It allows Frozen to add himself and really sets up Exertion to shine. Quick trade back from Hobbit.
Oh, they waited. Another gun goes down.
Stalled and stuttered. And still they follow through.
No one in CT to nade the plant. MOUZ Sports, one of the highest retake percentages, the highest retake percentage of any team here at the Major.
Well, let's see it. Inter still standing on the ledge. Axile pressed into the pit. Hobbit showing nothing as Shiro continues to hold flank. There will not be a CT from this direction. JDC takes it into his own hands, gets wrecked by Hobbit as he finally decides to emerge from back sight. And while Torzi's connecting shots at this point, they're all coming at him. 2 hit, and Shiro, well, he'll push C9 over the edge into that.
Protocols, because we saw C9 try to cheat them last time. So instead, MOUZ are not playing 3B. They're ready for this A hit. They've got eyes on mid.
It's going to be a crunch. Dexter eyes up. Ready for the first fight. Nice and clean. Won't be able to finish off Hobbit, but now it's Torzi's chance. We can't see missed shots, and we don't. He finishes the little that was left of Hobbit. JDC presses in. Woo! Bests Inter's heads up. And with 25 seconds, they're going to try to get into the bomb site. Axile has not been given a target. Torzi decides to take the initiative, and Shiro simply has to walk away.
Good call here from MOUZ. Perfect position. Even though Dexter goes 1 for 1, he gets the info. Torzi stays alive on lane, deep angle. They're waiting for the fight. They're not trying to peel back and go for retakes and wait for rotation, so you have to appreciate that. MOUZ knew what they were signing up for. And it wasn't the strongest defense to kick things off, but it was good enough. And that final molly getting missed on top of the halls.
Oh, nice headshot.
Woo, what a trade. Actually, Exertion. Wow, I don't even know how he did that.
Kept it clinically clean. Smoke down again, keep him staved off, keep him starving here for anything. There's no rifles, there's no armor. Ooh, but not everybody needs it. Hobbit, hell of a shot. Nafany just runs around the corner, tries to grab the gun instead. And that'll be one member of MOUZ reconfirmed. But seeing as it's JDC, who tends to lend himself to apartments, I think it makes absolute sense for Cloud9 to try and press through here. They don't have a flash to get out from pit, so JDC should, emphasis, should be able to just sit in that bomb site. But as he goes for the reload, that's when they start to trickle out. C9 have found timing!
Hobbit again!
Double deagle, what a round! And Exertion, well now he's met by smoke. This was Shiro with an armored AK and the rest of Cloud9 with nothing.
Not again. Not for 14. MOUZ have to think about this. Gap on the smoke, but no mistakes right now. They can come into the site.
They're going for it, and Axile's just waiting for the jump up. That's all he anticipates. It's all he wants. He is staring at the sky, praying. And now, oh, he jumps at the same time. Exertion's weapon simply better. He's going to pick up the kill. We've got this push in. We've got a smoke. We've got cover. But we've also got Hobbit, and leave it to him to hold the burden of all.
There he is. The rifle went down at the top of Banana, but on the scout here, it's Nafany, and I'm not talking about the weapon. He's going to try to gain some information and either get a kill, find out how many are here, or bring his team back.
Time is critical.
Yeah, we'll see if he catches this.
Looking to follow through with still 3 members of MOUZ in position. Ooh, the flashes find their home, but it's Axile to take down Frozen. Meanwhile, that A fight goes down the way of MOUZ, so now they fixate into B. Hobbit, with such little health, continues, but Dexter's back at it, and he gets chopped off by Shiro. It needs to be Torzi, and he was so preoccupied on the other side of this map that you'd think he has no footing left in this one. MOUZ's pick of Inferno. He hopes, and another miss could spell disaster. A second chance at life versus Hobbit, but there comes Shiro from the corner, and